Welcome, Leo. At Astrologically, we believe planets do not predict your future, they reveal your true potential. And now, Leo, it's time to rise again because the storm has passed. You've been standing in the center of internal and external chaos, holding your roar in your throat while everything around you asked for more than you could give. But now the clouds are lifting, the thunder is quiet, and what remains is the brilliance of your light finally shining without resistance. You've endured a stretch of time that made you question your strength, your value, even your purpose. Maybe you felt unseen despite your efforts. Maybe you gave and received silence in return. But here's what the universe wants you to know. That season wasn't punishment, it was preparation. It stripped away what wasn't real so you could rediscover what's eternal. And what's eternal is your heart, your fire, your essence. The sun, your ruling planet, is recharging your energy with a cosmic reminder. Your radiance was never dependent on external validation. Now, with solar and planetary shifts creating momentum in your personal houses of empowerment and transformation, you're no longer waiting for permission. You are taking up space again, and the world is finally ready to notice. Career-wise, stalled opportunities begin to flow again. Projects that felt lifeless receive renewed attention. You're remembering your voice in the workplace, reclaiming authority where you once hesitated. This is a brilliant time for leadership, performance, and purpose-driven action. Your creative gifts, often overlooked during the storm, are now your greatest currency. Don't shy away from the spotlight. You were made to lead. Financially, the struggle is softening. A shift in mindset around abundance begins to reflect outwardly. You're learning how to manage resources with a balance of generosity and self-respect. Investments made from the heart begin to pay off. If money was a source of stress, you'll now see small breakthroughs that lead to major peace. The storm taught you that prosperity is not just about how much you have. It's about how aligned you feel with how you receive. In relationships, clarity returns. For those who've been navigating emotional disconnect, it's time to either reconnect on a soul level or release with love. You're no longer tolerating lukewarm energy. Leo, your heart is regal. It deserves passion, truth, and consistency. If you're single, prepare for a connection that sees you, really sees you, not just your fire, but your depth. If you're partnered, mutual growth takes center stage. You're no longer playing small to keep the peace. You are asking for more, and you're ready to give more to. Friendships evolve. You've outgrown the role of always being the entertainer or the fixer. Now, you're surrounding yourself with people who pour into you, who match your effort, who see the quiet strength behind your confidence. Community becomes a source of healing, not performance. Spiritually, the storm cracked your heart open. You've been humbled, and in that humbling, you've met your soul. The roar you once reserved for the world is now echoing inward as sacred truth. You've learned to listen to silence, to signs, to spirit. Intuitive flashes are stronger. Dreams are louder. Your connection to the divine has deepened. This isn't just about belief, it's about embodiment. Physically, your energy is returning, but in a more sustainable way. You're learning how to rest, not just recover. Movement, nourishment, and embodiment are becoming acts of devotion, not punishment. The storm drained you, but the calm that follows will fill you. Prioritize vitality without hustle. Let your strength be soft, intentional, and rooted in peace. Emotionally, you're less reactive, more reflective. You've learned to respond to triggers with awareness. The emotional maturity you're now carrying will serve you for years to come. You don't need to fight to be understood anymore. You simply stand in your truth, and those meant for you will understand. Astrologically, you're entering a season where authenticity is your superpower, with Mars energizing your houses of visibility and Saturn encouraging emotional depth. You're walking into a space where your inner world and outer expression align. Your leadership is no longer about applause, it's about purpose. Your joy is no longer performative, it's rooted. So, what's next? You stop dimming. You stop explaining. You stop sacrificing your fire for others' comfort. You own your space. You express your truth. You create boldly. You love fiercely. And most importantly, you live fully. Leo, the storm has passed. The Spotlight is returning, but this time you're stepping into it with more grace, more wisdom, and more soul than ever before. The roar is back, and it's holy. Let the world hear you. The storm has passed. Now shine.